Hi guys, this week's episode is brought to you by Every Plate. You know that we love Every Plate so much. We are traveling all the time and hate having to go to the grocery store some days when we're exhausted. It's so nice to get a box of amazing food at our door that's pre-measured and delicious.
Healthy too. Yes. New customers can enjoy this special offer of only $1.99 a meal. Now that's $1.99.
That's crazy.
Per meal. Go to everyplate.com/podcast and use code PRETEND199 to get started. Applied as discount on first box. Limited time only.
Now here's the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Pretend Problems podcast. I'm Kelsey Cook.
And I'm Squirts Macintosh.
Who in the sweet, gentle fuck is Squirts Macintosh?
First of all, the energy going into this show before you start talking is minimal. And then it's just a big, like Mrs. Doubtfire pops in. Squirts Macintosh is one of the 124 nicknames that Gus is given on the show Psych.
Oh, okay.
I was watching it.
Squirts.
I was watching it last night, and I fucking laughed so hard in my hotel bed. I laughed so hard. I forgot. Some of the names are so funny. That dude, that show, across the board, there are, let's say, 5 main characters, all incredible.
Wow.
And so, I don't know, but I when he said, "This is my buddy Squirts Macintosh," forget it. I was done.
That's fucking hysterical. That just gets you right in the giggle button
it
immediately.
Does. Yeah.
It's
a nice
guaranteed. One. If you hear Squirts Macintosh and you don't laugh immediately, that's one of those like, I don't know if we could hang out. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's a good litmus test.
Yeah. You're like the kid at the sleepover that goes, "Hey, my dad said lights out at 10."
Yeah.
Like, no, thank you.
Yeah. Although that was kind of me, and here we are.
Exactly.
You're like, I've been meaning to tell you, but it's no thank you to you.
Exactly. This was actually a test live in front of everybody to see if we could continue. I'd give you a Squirts Macintosh. I'm glad you laughed.
You guys can't go up the slide. You can only go down. You have to follow the rules.
Fucking narky and the Funky Bunch.
Speaking of narky, you got a piece of food in the corner of your mouth. Sorry. Just, that's like a good...
It stays now.
You want somebody in your corner who tells you got food on your face.
And I'm getting to the age where I need it. It's like, I'm pre-elderly and I need someone to go, "Hey, you got, when you sneezed, all the...
the cream of wheat came out your nose."
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What do you think that a guy who fingers women and a massage therapist should have in common?
Short fingernails.
Hey!
Jeez. Boy, this is a great question to get after somebody just went to a spa weekend with her girlfriends.
That's so funny. Like, what the hell's going on at that spot? Stop. I got stop. The people who are just listening are like, what is he doing? I had a spa weekend with my friends, but I got a massage this morning. The one at the spa was fine. It was kind of making me giggle because she was giving me a massage the way I feel like I give you a massage, which means I don't know what I'm doing. Where she was on my neck and she was just pushing over and over like it was a gas station pump that like wasn't accepting her zip code correctly, and she had to like really like she was just like pushing randomly. I was like, okay.
Let me tell you what happened the night before you got your massage. My credit cards declined? Like, yeah, now you have to massage people at this resort spa.
Yeah. It was fine. But anyway, I had part of my weekend was very relaxing and fun. Did a girls' weekend with my friends, but it was bookended by a time in Spokane, moving my mom to a different facility. Mm-hmm. So the person who wrote in recently, who said that you moved your dad out of the facility, I told you, I was like, man, this couldn't come at a more, I don't know, pertinent time, at least in my life.
Right.
Because I was in that process of figuring things out. So anyway, got my mom moved into what I am really, really hoping, it seems so far, is a place I can trust more for her care. But anyway, this is all to say, had some relaxing time with my friends, and then like went right back into the stress factory of just like the most chaotic, emotional, stressful things you can do, which is like caring for somebody who can't care for themselves and moving somebody. Anyway, so when I got home today, I was like, Mama needs another massage. And I went, and this woman gave me, I'm going to say, one of the best massages of my life in terms of like, she knew what she was doing. And I felt like the areas I told her, hey, I need you to like really focus on neck, upper back. I clenched my jaw. Anything you can do to help those knots would be great. She did all of that so well, but her thumbnails, I didn't get a look at them because I'm in the dark, but must have been, I don't know. I don't even think they needed to be that long, but when you were like really pushing down into somebody's knots and you have even a little bit of thumbnail, this lady scratched the fuck out of my back, and I don't love that.
Sure.
And I was telling you that I think I've gotten better at standing up for myself, or at least just like voicing my needs. Because I'm that classic meme of that like chihuahua that's in the chair at the hair salon and the hair looks like fucking terrible. And they're like, what do you think? It's like, I love it. That's like me. Always one of those people. I remember I went to a guy in LA who was doing my hair for a while, and he would kind of like get distracted sometimes. And one time he was blow drying the front of my hair and started talking to somebody, and he just held the blow dryer on my forehead, and I was like, just sitting there like taking it, didn't say anything, left with fucking 2nd-degree burns on my forehead.
You're like Bullseye from Daredevil.
Yeah. He would bonk me with he'd like just blow dry my hair and talk to people and like hit me in the head with it. Anyway, never fucking said a word. So I've been trying to get better at speaking up for myself. I was telling Chad, I wanted to say something, but I'm not sure what you can say. You can't say, hey, would you mind going and trimming your fingernails? Like, you're on the clock.
Said it to me. I guess I'm just someone that can fucking get yelled at.
Not in the moment. Shut up. Shut up. Okay, but I am genuinely curious. If you were me, what would you have done?
Well, let's start with I'm not you, and like several of the listeners, I haven't had a massage in fucking months. So I guess to have 2 of them in 1 week is pretty good. But what would I have done? I don't know.
I just want to not feel so alone. I just want to feel like my partner is on my side.
I'm always on your side. Get the fuck out of here. I am always on your side. I had a lady with calluses once, like somehow on her thumbs. I don't know what she had been doing besides mountain climbing, but I kind of liked it.
Okay.
Because it gave me that little bit of I don't know, there was like a surface pain, and then while she was rubbing my muscles.
Interesting.
And not in some weird way where I couldn't roll over. I'm just that's not what I mean. I just meant
situation.
Yeah, I just meant it didn't bother me, and it felt good. And I mean, your neck was pretty scarred up, but
yeah, I don't love that.
I'd like to know what happened to that fucking spa.
Yeah, I like you and I give each other back scratchies, and I like that, but like I don't want a massage to leave Wolverine marks.
Sure.
So anyway, you think if that was happening to you, you wouldn't say anything?
It depends if it hurt. Like if I thought blood was coming out, or something like that, I'd be like, Yeah, I would say something.
Like what, though?
I would probably just say, hey, your nails are digging in.
Okay.
I would just, let them know. I'm also clearly have been raised in a very passive-aggressive area of the country. And so I'm trying my hardest to be more direct, which is weird because everyone that listens is like, fucking more direct? Yeah, because I grew up being very passive-aggressive and shitty and snide sounding. So now I'm just trying to be like, hey, this thing. And then when people go, oh, wow, that... It's like, well, I don't want to talk about it for 45 minutes. I just want you to know exactly what I'm feeling. Yeah. And then we can deal with it because I'm taking too much of my time.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Now, let me say this. You moved your mom into this new place, and let's just give a hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Number one, great for her. Yeah. I mean, obviously you don't know yet, but feeling good about it. Yeah. And then you did it. You're done. You decorated the room. Sent me a video. It looks really nice. You got tons of natural sunlight up in that bitch. So could be great. Only time will tell.
I'm really hoping so. Yeah. Yeah, we could do. My God, could do 10 episodes on that alone. But I also trying to decide how much I want to share of that.
Absolutely.
Publicly,
well, why don't you think about it? We've got 100 mini bonus episodes we need to do, and a questions episode, and all sorts of things.
Maybe we'll talk about it on Patreon. I also have to say, so for my girls trip that I did, so one of my friends met us from so it was at a place called Sun Katy Resort, which is in the middle of Washington State. One of our friends drove from Seattle and met us there. And then my other friend who lives in Spokane, I flew to Spokane and we rode together. She has an electric vehicle, and this was her first time taking it on a road trip.
Oh my God.
Why are you laughing so
because I didn't know that. Because I have a friend who has an electric vehicle. And we were driving 40 miles. And I was like, do you know what you're doing? Do you know how to charge this thing?
Yeah.
Do you know how far it goes? We're not going to get stuck. None of this is going to... You know how to use this, right?
Yeah.
And I made him almost sign papers.
Oh my God. And you're only going 40 miles?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, we had a 3.5 hour drive.
Right.
And she usually just takes it around the city and has a plug-in at home. So it's like, in the situation like that, I can totally see how an electric vehicle is fantastic.
For sure.
Super convenient. Great. Oh my God. I could never, ever own. I'm just going to call them an EV, which I think is what they're called. So I can stop saying electric vehicle. Holy fuck balls. Okay, so this thing.
I'd like you to call it a magic plug-in car.
Magic plug-in car.
Thank you.
On a regular gas-fueled car, it is one way only, right? It's linear. As you drive, it just gradually goes down and down and down. On a magical plug-in car, when you are driving, it could say a certain amount of miles until you run out, and then you can turn the air conditioning on, and that motherfucker will drop 30 miles in 2 seconds. But I mean, then also if you go downhill, it's like a little toy where it charges up, vroom, 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 and then all of a sudden you have some more miles added on till you get there. Anyway, my friend is so responsible, so type A. She had looked into all of this before we left and knew, I think at least 2 different cities on the way that it showed have these vehicle chargers. So we get to one and pull in, multiple stations are broken, and then it's just Tesla, and hers wasn't a Tesla. So she realized it's not compatible. The plug-in's not compatible. So then we start driving more, and then we're getting a little panicky because it's starting to go lower and lower, and it's fucking hot. It's been in the 90s, mid 90s in Washington, We're in the middle of the state. Sun's beaming down on the car.
Make fun of it. Make fun of how horrible summer is there.
You know, you got your panties in such a twist last episode about the weather, and I don't know what that was about.
No, I didn't.
I had several people go, boy, Chad got real.
It's because off air, I have to hear about Minnesota all the time.
From me?
Yeah.
I also tell you how much I love it.
Well, right, but tell them.
I think I do.
Okay. Anyways, keep going.
So we had to turn the AC off because we were so afraid that it was going to run out, because anytime we would try to turn it on, it would plummet. So we're like fucking cooking. Windows rolled down, trying to stay cool, pulling to another one. That one, I'm trying to remember, I think there wasn't actually one there. Then we go to another place. Again, multiple stations down. 2 are working. They're already being used by people.
Oh my God.
And when you fill your car with gas, that takes what? 3 minutes tops?
Well, unless you're at some stations around here on a certain road that's convenient for us. Oh God, it takes so long.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to tell me more.
I almost took the pump out and started sucking on it to see if I could get it to go faster, siphon style.
Really?
Yeah, it was fucking brutal.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, I was thinking of you so often with these EV things, because I was like, this would put Chad in prison.
So
Chad would lose his fucking mind.
I asked you and my daughter Olivia, do you think I could get an EV? And you both immediately, without having to think about it, as if you had said, both of you held hands and said, if he ever asks if he can get one, we have to stand united and say no immediately. And that is true. Because if that happens to me, no fucking way.
No.
You know what I need the top of my car to be? A solar panel. Let's just keep this bitch going. Why am I stopping to charge it? It's 90. The sun is beating down on my baseball hat. Air's getting hot. Beer's getting flat.
Oh my God.
And that's some Beastie Boys for your ass. And I just think it would be great if it was a solar panel on top. Like, why wouldn't it be?
Right. So we pull into this final place. Both are being used, and it takes people like 30 minutes at least to charge these cars, because I guess each pump has a different, maybe it's like wattage or voltage. So some...
It is wattage.
Oh, fuck you. Some say they're going to go like super slow. Some, I guess, are better than others, but you like don't know until you get there. It's just random. Every single one of these wants you to download a different app to work that specific pump. So Hannah had downloaded like 4 different apps.
Is it made by scooter companies?
I know. I was thinking, we're relatively young, relatively tech savvy people. How are the olds doing this shit?
Yeah.
4 different apps. So we pull in, pump's not even available. We had to wait for somebody to finish charging their car, and then it took us another 30 minutes. When you're doing like an already 3.5 hour road trip, the last thing you want is to have to just like sit. And it was strange. I was really, really shocked that in this year, this day and age, with all of these technological advancements, that's what's going on in the EV. I had no idea.
Yeah, if you could time charging your car to when you had to pee, it would equal out. You'd come walking back out of the bathroom at exactly 1/2 hour later, and the car would be charged. So that would be perfect.
Yeah, for me, great.
What I would love to see, and I bet it was there, did that gas station also sell gas-powered cars?
They're just like, fuck it.
Yeah,
they're just ditching this.
Trading in EVs and just being like, you know what? Fuck, There's just all the gas pumps in the world and 2 plugins. No, thank you.
It was crazy. And there's like, there is no signage of, they're always like tucked behind like a fucking beef jerky shack or something where you're just like, what? Like, there's just like loose chickens, and it's always in a place where you're like, this is fucking insane. Like, who put this here? No signs. You have to go on a scavenger hunt every city you try to find one in. I couldn't believe it.
Hey, Becky, you know when I was digging in the lot out back and I hit that wire. Let's put a pump back there.
Put a pump back there, but make it always broken. Also, side note, speaking of me being on the toilet for so long, I have been really making a big effort to not be on my phone on the toilet anymore.
Congratulations.
Because I think I was like kind of fucking my body up. You're not supposed to be sitting on the toilet for a long time.
No, you're supposed to get in there and finish it. Like when I come out of the bathroom, when I have to sit, you're always like, wow, that was fast. It's like, no, it wasn't. You're so surprised by it. It's like, I go in there.
Yeah.
I don't read an article. I don't play any games.
Yeah.
I sit down.
Yeah.
I do my business.
Yeah.
And then I'm out.
Yeah. Well, I'm adopting your way. I kept thinking like, well, it's nice. You know, there are like toilet books and things that people, sometimes it's nice. It helps you poop if you can like read something to take your mind off of what's happening. But man, if I start like playing games on my phone or reading something, then you just like get sucked into what you're looking at. And then I'm like, oh, I've been sitting here. I stopped going quite a while ago. And I like saw this thing that a doctor was like,
Where'd you see it? Where'd you see it?
Instagram.
Yeah.
Where I get all my information now, apparently. But like can create pelvic floor dysfunction, hernias, all sorts of shit because it's like, you're putting too much pressure. You're like in that flexed position for too long.
Yeah.
So just a little PSA, get in, get out.
Now, is Instagram in your network?
In my network?
Yeah.
For my insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Is that somewhere you're allowed to go for medical advice?
Apparently.
Okay.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Just so the listeners know, Chad is going on essentially zero sleep.
It's true.
So I've tried to bring the thunder, bring the noise this episode.
You've been doing great. And can I say something to the people?
Yeah.
It's something you said last time we got done. Do you want me to, is it okay?
I don't remember what
you said. I wish I could be more myself on the show. And I can tell you that I noticed it right away.
Oh, great.
I think you've let your guard down a little bit and you're just being silly.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot I even said that.
Not
But
me.
yeah,
I wrote it down. I etched it in stone.
Thanks. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know. I get really self-conscious. I'm like so hyper aware that this is like going online and so different than stand-up where I'm like, I know what I'm going to say up there. And
so then this is one thing that you and I are very different on. It's like when this goes online for me, if someone gets mad at me for saying something, I'm like, it's a fucking podcast. What do you think? I like go out and try this out and then sit down and tell the story?
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
It's so silly.
Yeah.
But it's very fun. I was in Sausalito.
Sausalito.
That's how you say it as white as possible. Sausalito. Landed SFO, San Francisco Airport. I know the O doesn't stand for airport. And then went across. It was nighttime, and I went across the bridge. And the driver was so nice, he opened the moonroof so I could see the bridge as we were driving over it, Golden Gate Bridge. And then I went to Sausalito, and what a beautiful little town.
That's awesome.
It reminds me, if it was a lake instead of a bay that leads to the ocean, it would be just like a town in Minnesota.
Really?
A bunch of shops downtown. You can get just about anything, and you're goddamn right, you can get a T-shirt with the name of the town on it.
That's awesome. I've never even heard of it. Sounds like a type of fancy pasta. Sausalito.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it does.
And gnocchi.
Little sauce.
And do you want to say what you did so people can listen to it? Because I would
Oh,
like to know
yeah.
what's
So
coming
there'll
out.
be clips out on my social media, but there is a podcast called The Pull Podcast, and they have had on like Mackenzie Phillips and Ice-T and a bunch of stand-ups, and it's basically about getting sober and how it's affected your life.
Wow.
And I watched Mackenzie Phillips.
Who is that?
Mackenzie Phillips is a real famous lady. She was, I believe, on... It's the one with the maintenance man that always comes up, and she lives with her mom, and it was Valerie Bertinelli. Anyways, she just was real famous, but had some real tough times.
Got it.
Yep. But so my story is so lame. You know, she tells a story on there. She's like, when I was younger, I remember knocking on the bathroom door at my house, and my father was like, not now, I'm busy. And I found out later he was shooting up. And then cut to later, I was in the bathroom, and my 4-year-old was like, Mommy, I need your help. And I was like, not now, I'm busy. And I was shooting up. And then I go on there, and I'm like, I wanted to sleep better.
Oh, fuck.
I just wanted, my night-night time wasn't good. My whoop said that my sleep score was bad and I needed extra. So I stopped drinking, and now I just eat fucking every single thing with sugar in it.
That would have been funny if you put your glasses on crooked just then.
I don't think I can with this hat. Trivia time.
Oh my God. Well,
I'll let you guys
holy
know when
shit.
it's out. And you know, if you have questions about that kind of stuff, I think it'd be a good source for you. The guy runs Big Jack. He's the host, but he runs a bunch of clinics, sobriety clinics, and then he's sober himself, and he's just got some good guests. Like I said, a bunch of comics have been on there. Those episodes aren't out yet, but like Tom Arnold, your boy Jim Norton,
Jimmy.
Bobby Kelly. So
Nice.
there's a bunch of folks on there.
Can I say really quick before we get into trivia? So at this resort with my friends, so both of my friends still drink, and you know, I've been around them since I stopped drinking, and like they came here, we did Fun Little Girls Weekend, and it's so funny to like kind of have them ask me how it's going, or like I don't know, so we ordered drinks and I got a mocktail and they got cocktails, and I was like, ooh, this mocktail's so good, you guys should try it. And then Hannah was like, do you want to try mine? And I was like, no. I was like, I feel like that's cheating. And she's like, cheating? Like you won't just have a sip? And I was like, no, because like I haven't in so long, and I would know if I broke that streak, and I just like, I don't want to. And then we got into like the ways I'm feeling now and stuff. And it's so hard to talk about getting sober while people next to you are still drinking and not sound like such a fuckface.
Right.
You just come off so judgmental and preachy. And I even prefaced it with like, guys, like I feel weird saying this stuff because I'm not trying to like be a wet blanket bummer on your time.
Right. Like if you guys want to dump poison into your body, go ahead. But I have the statistics.
I just like everything I was saying, I was like, I don't know. I just feel like I've like learned a lot more about like how alcohol affects you, and I just feel like my mental health is so much better, and like my physical health, it's like, oh my God, we'd like been on vacation for an hour, and I was like saying this stuff. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say other than I just feel so much better. But like, you guys are gonna have a great time tonight. Like, I know you're gonna have like so much fun, but I just like, I don't know. Anyway, it is hard. It's hard to talk about it and not come off like you think you're better than people when I absolutely don't.
Well,
Shut up.
That's not what you said before, but
Shut up. Oh my God.
Hey everybody, this episode is brought to you by Every Plate. I'm going to tell you something. Every Plate is a legend in this house because not only do they send you pre-portioned meals and pre-measured everything and healthy food that is ready to just, there's not much prep involved.
Yeah.
They also send you the recipe card on how to make it. So if you love something, of course you can order it again, but you can also go to the grocery store. I mean, we still make the chicken with carrots and sweet potatoes and that zesty, tangy sauce.
Zangy. It's this like creamy garlic sauce that has butter, chicken stock, sour cream, garlic. Oh my God. And then fresh Italian parsley on top. You guys, And it's so easy. I don't like to do super labor intensive meals, and this is like one of the easiest, most delicious meals that there is.
Yeah, and everybody's talking like grocery prices are through the roof. Everything, all these prices through the roof. This is a way to eat healthy and not waste a lot for not a lot. That is just the truth. I mean, when you use Every Plate, you get restaurant level deliciousness week after week with recipes like crispy buffalo ranch chicken and cheesy Mexican street corn hash. I mean, oh my God.
Sounds so good.
Yep, my mouth just started watering. Yep. So that's great. You're going to spend less on these flavor-packed homemade meals than you would on your normal groceries or at a restaurant. Cooking the same thing over and over? Up your dinner game in 30 minutes or less with Every Plate's clear, easy-to-follow recipes.
Yeah, it's just fantastic. You've heard us have Every Plate as a sponsor several times now on the podcast, which also makes us excited because that means that you guys must be using our sponsor code and that you're enjoying it too. And it's just,
and I can see why.
Nice.
It is really great. I mean, if you're looking to drop some LBs, keep your portions where they need to be, just all that stuff.
Well, I think also sometimes when we cook at home, like part of the appeal of going out to a restaurant is you're like, oh, it's going to be like super, creamy and satisfying and maybe more calories than I would put in a dish at home or whatever. Every Plate, it's like you feel like you're having a restaurant level meal. Mm-hmm. It's so satisfying. That chicken dish we do, the sweet potatoes and carrots, I'm telling you, like, I'd never get sick of it.
We've made it several times.
That recipe card.
You've made it several times.
That recipe card is looking nasty because it's just been sitting out getting a bunch of whatever we're frying all over it. Mm-hmm. And I just love it. So dig into these flavor packed meals that your household will love. No reason to keep waiting. New customers can enjoy this special offer of only $1.99 a meal. That's nothing.
That's crazy.
Go to everyplate.com/podcast and use code pretend199 to get started. Applied as a discount on the first box, limited time only. And now back to the show.
Back to it.
Okay, yeah, let's do trivia. I think you might get this whole card right.
I've only read the first question, so I have no idea.
Okay. In 1983, who starred in Risky Business dancing around in his underwear and Ray-Bans?
Thomas Cruise, you have done it again. The fictional town of Cape Side, Massachusetts was the setting of this teen drama.
Oh, Dawson's Creek.
That is correct.
Oh my God. I never even watched that. I just was like thinking, Oh, maybe that's where that is. Okay. If you're going to an 80s themed party, which colors would you most likely sport? Neons, monochromes, earth tones, prints.
I mean, I would say neons.
Yeah, you're correct.
The robotic toy, easy. This robotic toy started out speaking only its own language, but slowly learned English as the child spoke to it.
Oh, no. Oh, this is wrong. I'll just say Tickle Me Elmo.
It's Furby.
Kelsey?
Yeah.
Evelyn. Oh, my God. Someone needs to take my millennial card and burn it.
Yeah.
Furby was like
nice
my
fucking answer, Boomer.
Oh my God. Furby was like my life. You know what? Can I tell you a creepy Furby story?
I wish you would.
We used to keep them. So, we got them for...
Finish the sentence.
We just keep them in a closet.
Okay, good.
Why?
I don't know. Keep them fucking Richard Gere shoving hamsters up his ass.
Yeah. Okay. Not even go there. We got them for Christmas one year when they were like the big thing. Loved them. We're obsessed with them. Forgot that apparently they learn your language.
Yeah. This card begs to differ, but
Christ, I am so humiliated right now. Anyway, and then, after however long, my brother and I kind of grew out of them and like weren't interested in them anymore. Put them in the closet, but they were like, they detected motion, or I don't remember exactly how they worked, but like we put them in there and we for sure thought those batteries were dead. I mean, they were fucking old. And we would like go to the bathroom in the night sometimes and walk by the closet door, and the closet door was closed, and all of a sudden you'd hear cock-a-doodle-doo, hee 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 hee, and you're like, oh God. Those things were so fucking haunting.
Just think it didn't know cock-a-doodle-doo until you taught it to it. So interesting, according to this card.
Kelsey, God, that's going to fucking haunt me. Okay. Journey had a 1981 hit song entitled Don't Blank.
Raise a Furby. Stop Believin'.
That's right.
The Lion King was written by Tim Rice and what other artist?
Elton John?
That is correct.
Oh.
I have to think soundtrack is supposed to be on here, but I checked it twice and it isn't.
Yeah, that's...
I don't think
Elton
the movie
John
The
wrote
Lion
the
King was
movie?
written by Elton John.
Right? That would be super...
I mean, maybe it was. Who am I to fucking say about it? I don't know.
What reformulated drink lasted only 79 days in 1985 because of the outcry across the country?
Hold on. I'm going to say Coke, and I need you to tell me if I need to be more specific.
I need you to be more specific.
Damn it. I knew it. It's this new stupid formula, and it's called...
Can I give you a hint?
Sure.
It's one of the words you just said.
New Coke?
Yeah.
Oh.
Stupid Coke?
Yeah. Coke formula? In 1997, she became infamous for having an affair with her 13-year-old student.
What's that fucking lady's name? Oh, I can see her. Can you give me a clue? I won't count, but can you not likely even keep track anymore, but
yeah, I guess it's like one of the Olsen twins, sort of.
Mary Kate Landro, damn it. Mary Kay Latroni. Mary Kay
Laterno.
Sorry,
I couldn't wait any longer.
Latroni.
No. Hey,
Mary Kay
that sounds like a fancy pasta dish.
Yeah.
Y'all, we're going to have some Latroni and Sausalito. That's what I'd like. Does that pair with something? Does that pair with something my devil friends want to drink? Because you know I don't have alcohol. My body is a temple.
Oh, fuck. My stomach hurts. What sassy culinary advice? This is such a weirdly worded question. What sassy culinary advice was popularized in The Breakfast Club and used by Bart Simpson? Just don't think about the word culinary. Just like, what does Bart Simpson say?
Bart Simpson says...
I say it all the time.
Cowabunga, dude.
Different one.
I'm kidding. I know. Because it has to... eat my shorts?
Yeah.
Eat
my shorts.
If something was fly, was it levitating, cool, or annoying?
Cute. Curl. It's Dr. Evil impression for those of you who appreciate Austin Powers.
I tried watching that last night.
You tried watching Austin Powers last night?
Yeah, it was on TV, and I couldn't. It was a scene that was taking so long, and it was bothering me.
Oh my God. Which one did you watch?
The one where, she was married to Hugh Grant. She's a model.
Yeah. Vanessa.
No. And
that's her name in there, but what's her name?
They were
Elizabeth Hurley.
Yeah, Elizabeth Hurley. And they were like he goes, and now if you could engage the slow, doesn't need to be slow, dipper do, or whatever the fuck he says. And then they shut the thing. And then Scott is like, well, I have a gun. Why don't you just go get a gun? We don't need your gun, Scott. And they kept going. And I'm like, I can't fucking do this. It's like my repetition thing. It lasted too long. It was like listening to you try to come up with Laterno. It was too long. And I love Mike Myers. It must have just been my mood. I've had a weird thing going on last week. And yeah, listeners, just the last week.
You know what? I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that you not appreciating that scene and finding it somewhat intolerable, whatever word you used, I think we are now tit for tat with grumpy old men. Because
no chance.
Austin Powers is a...
I know it is. And I've seen it and I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, last night, I didn't have 10 minutes to watch someone eating their pinky argue with a fucking dipshit about going to get a gun for 10 straight minutes.
How dare you?
That's all.
Scene. It's a perfect scene. No notes. No notes, Mike Myers. I know you're listening. I know you care.
You know I love Mike Myers.
Do you? Guys.
And then I watch Psych. And then I immediately laugh super hard at Squirts Macintosh.
That is so funny. Okay.
Squirts. Ready.
Guys, Chad and I are on tour. And shit is gonna get going crazy style. I don't know what I'm saying right now.
Maybe you shouldn't be yourself.
It's gonna kick off hard in the next few weeks. I'm gonna be in Lexington in September, and then I go to Fargo, the Fargo Theater. Then I do the Washington State Fair opening for Joel McHale. I'm very excited. And then I do Denver Comedy Works, one of my favorite clubs in the world. And then I do my fucking special at the Fitzgerald Theater in the Twin Cities, in St. Paul specifically. Please get some tickets. And then I do Salt Lake City, Chicago, Cleveland, Seattle, San Francisco, Greensboro, Charlotte, Raleigh. I did it. I memorized them. You can get tickets at kelseycook.com, and we're getting everything ready to go for next year too.
Yeah, that was really good.
Thanks.
I'm going to be in Austin, Texas, and then I'm going to run over to San Diego. I am going to then go to some other places. Chicago, Madison. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be in Bloomington, Indiana, the Comedy Attic. I will be in Denver. I will be in Timonium, which is right by Baltimore. Mm-hmm. I will be in Washington, D.C. at the Improv. I will be, some other places. But Salt Lake City, Philadelphia, I'm sure I'm missing something.
Okay. Where can they get tickets?
ChadDaniels.com.
Yeah, they can. All right, guys. We're going to read some emails. If you haven't written in and you want to, it's pretendproblemspodcast@gmail.com. And then after we're done recording this episode, we're going to record another mini bonus Patreon for this month. And then in a couple of days, we're going to record the full questions bonus episode. Mm-hmm. So if you're not over on Patreon and you want more show, it's patreon.com/pretendproblems. You can just, for even $5 a month, get a bunch of good listens.
That's the truth.
I'm losing it. A bunch of good listens. I'm losing it.
It's okay. Now you just get to read stuff.
Yeah, I just get to read stuff. Okay, this is titled For the Father Living with Cancer. And this is referring to the email from, I believe it was the episode before, where they moved the dad mm-hmm. into the house. Mm-hmm. And we're kind of looking for some advice on how to help him when he's feeling confused without talking down to him. They said, I listened to your podcast while I drive my truck. I had an idea for the person who brought his father home to live with him after finding out about the care home. A quick background, I've worked for almost 30 years in the medical field, and some of that time was with our golden generation. When we had someone who would have things to do and get a little confused or suspicious, we would sit down with them and write out all of the things and times, even their medication times, give them the paper or a spiral pad with all of it, and have them refer to the paper. It helped many to feel like they could maintain some control over what was happening with them. Also, a short note to Chad, stop pushing Kelsey to watch Grumpy Old Men. I agree with her. It is a boring movie about two old pants acting like children. A bunch of laughing emojis. Thank you, Sabrina.
Just a second ago, we referred to them as the golden generation. Maybe you could have a little fucking patience with those two, Sabrina. Maybe they could write some stuff down in their spiral notebooks. Wow. It's a fucking great movie.
I'm gonna give it another chance. And you know what? How you're talking about you weren't in the mood for Austin Powers? I don't think I was in the mood for grumpy old men. But I have been shamed and ridiculed by you and the other listeners and the people on the tour of Prince's
I watched
Compound.
Austin Powers before you did. Just to let you know. No, don't you start. Don't start. Don't start.
I don't know about that. We'll never know about that.
Is there a more annoying response than I mean, use your words. You're a big girl.
Ew, shut up.
Well, what are you doing?
You just...
What the heck?
What the heck? If we went through the list of all the ways you're annoying on and off the podcast...
Oh, no question, but that's not what we're doing. We're calling them out as they happen. You can't backlog a list. You can't triple stamp a double stamp, Lloyd.
Right now.
You can't triple stamp a double stamp,
Right now,
Lloyd.
everything you're doing is annoying. Shove it. Okay. This next one is titled Kelsey Was Right / middle segment idea.
Wow. Who picks the questions, I wonder?
Because truly, we had to just get through some of these. No problem for me this time. Just a couple thoughts. It's a silly thing. You also agree with me and this person.
We'll see.
Number one, listening to the last episode. Sorry, Chad, but Kelsey is 100% right about mini golf. It's awesome, and I've never had a bad time.
You dip your putter in ranch? White trash piece of shit. Unbelievable.
Chad also loves mini golf.
I do.
Loves it thoroughly.
And when you pair it right next to an ice cream shop, it's like golf and ice cream. It's two of my favorite things. You add Kelsey to it, it's two of my favorite things. You take over one of the favorites. You take over one of the favorites.
Better fucking watch your ass today.
Okay. You got a different energy today. Must be all those fingernails.
The blood dripping down my back. Okay. Number two. Just an idea for a middle segment. Once in a while, maybe. Top 5 lists. Favorite movies, songs, bands, etc. Maybe you did that in some of the earlier episodes, but I can't remember. Might be the 5 concussions showing itself. Sir.
5 concussions?
What are you doing? I'm so sorry. That sounds horrible.
For mini golf? You're doing it wrong.
There was a guy in the U.S. Open yesterday. I think he's maybe from Japan. And he got mad at himself at one point, and he took the racket, and he was just like slamming himself in the head over and over. They did a slow-mo video of it. I was like, bro, if you don't like how you're playing now, you think you're going to do well when you're just walking straight to the net?
You know what? He probably did that so his tiger mom wouldn't afterwards. It's like, if I beat the shit out of myself now, she's going to see it and feel bad and not destroy me.
Oh, yeah. It would have been funny to see a match between him and Arena Sabalenka, because, good Lord, the temper tantrums between those two. This guy's just throwing his racket. Like, get it together. I just hate that shit. Anyway, that's a great idea. We've done things like that. I don't know that we've fully done like an actual top 5 movies, top 5 bands.
Right. Anything else that involves work you want to throw on our plate? Any other homework?
He's joking. It's a really good suggestion.
It is.
And number 3, I have season tickets to the Packers. I know you guys are Vikings fans. Boo. And normally my brother takes the Vikings game tickets since he is also a Vikings fan. But he can't go this year. If you want to watch the Vikings lose in the best stadium in the league, I'd sell them to you at face value. Would rather they go to 2 of my favorite comedians instead of some randos on Ticketmaster. Go Pack Go. You can say my name, Alex. Alex, thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really say anything yet, I don't think, but we might have.
Well, not there, we wouldn't. He's talking about Lambeau Field.
Oh. How far away is that from here?
Green Bay is about I don't remember. 3.5 hour drive, 4 hour drive, maybe.
Okay. Depends if you take an EV or regular car.
Yeah. Mine's gas powered.
Great.
I don't care about my grandchildren.
That's a really nice offer. Thank you. we'll think about it.
Yeah, thank you. That is really nice.
That's really nice.
And I stand by the ranch comment and the homework comment, even though you did a nice thing.
Okay. This next one is titled Possible Explanation for A-Holes in Greenville.
I'm interested.
Referring to my crazy hecklers a few weekends ago. Greenville has an immigration issue. No, not from outside the country immigration, inside the country immigration. Most likely the people that created the negative environment at your shows were halfbacks. No, not football halfbacks. In Greenville and across the South, we suffer from the halfback problem. What are halfbacks in this context? They're people who moved from the northeast of the country to Florida, decided they didn't like it, and ended up only half moving back from whence they came. That's somewhere in the South, hence halfbacks. They tend to look at Southerners as provincial hicks and tend to walk around like their shit doesn't stink. It's a perennial problem. They screw up where they came from and then invade someplace else to fuck up. Sigh. Sorry it worked out so badly. Sean. Sean, thank you for writing in. Again, I appreciate it. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean...
I'm not sure the guy with the cowboy boots whose wife called people the N-word were from the Northeast, unless you're talking about Boston. Maybe she was from Boston and he was from the South.
Golly. I'm going to be thinking about their child forever. It's just fucking horrifying to me. Okay. We've got one more, and then we're going to get into Patreon.
Y'all, we have a 15-month-old baby, and this is how we act in public. He ain't got no chance.
Mom's not out. And it was her birthday. Yikes. Okay. First time, new time, question for the experts. Good day. Good day to you. I like a good day.
Yeah.
I said good day, sir. Good day, Kelsey and Chad. Kelsey, been a casual fan since before the pandemic, but after seeing you guys on Are You Garbage, I'm going to try and convince my wife to see you in Denver for my birthday. Yay. Thank you. Chad, been a fan since Segura pulled that prank on you in China, aka Richard Gere.
Oh, so good.
So good.
So good.
I should actually give like a fun update to that. I saw Tom last year and he brought up that he did that with you. And he was like, you should do that to him. And I was like, oh, you got it. No problem. And so last year I had been like, you know what? I don't know if anybody's ever said, you look a lot like Richard Gere. And you were like, yeah. Wait. And then you didn't even tell him. I was like supposed to be this fun story.
It took me a while to, like, my brain recognized that as something that had been said to me, and it didn't pull up the Rolodex that it was him being a fuckwad, Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad. Anyway, my problem is my wife is picky, but if I'm picky, I get shit for it. How do I show she's wrong? This is a funny approach to the, I think the new age therapy vibes are like, it's not about who's right and who's wrong. It's about coming to an agreement together as a team. And I like,
fuck that.
I like how he's just like, how do I show she's wrong? Let me explain. I'm a pretty open-minded person when it comes to food, music, activities, movies, opinions, comedy, and just about anything else. She calls me closed-minded for not enjoying musicals. And he puts in parentheses, I'm straight, ? Or liking K-pop style music or watching anime or reality shows.
I'm going to go here. I'm going to say, just start here.
Yeah.
Anime, I don't understand.
Yeah.
K-pop, I don't understand. Maybe it's a cultural thing. Maybe it's like those two things come from close to the same culture.
Yeah.
I love musicals.
Yeah.
I fucking love musicals, and I'm straight.
Yeah.
Not always, but most of the time.
Who knows what happened in Sausalito?
I do.
Yeah, you love your musicals, and ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, can't be.
I have taken her to a musical before. I have watched anime movies with her, and I even take her to see bands that I'm not a fan of live, but put on a brave face and don't make a stink about it. But if I try to get her to listen to music we can both like, or a TV show that might take some real attention span, or even try exotic food like a Cubano sandwich. I'm a dick for pointing out the hypocrisy. Please help. Keep the pod going. I love the conversations. Kelsey will try to see you in September. Chad, I'd love to see you in November, but it's the busy season at the post office, so I don't think I can get paid time off. Maybe next year. Thanks. Logan, P.S. Can you let me know where you're reading this in case I got to get on the Patreon? Thank you. Logan, probably hearing it right now. We did a main up. I'm not really
I am.
Tell me.
Logan, get a notebook. Every time she's a twat to you, write it down.
No.
If you need to, get video footage because she might not believe the notebook. So also get video footage of it. When she's like, I can't believe you're not going to watch an octopus shove its tentacles up this Chinese girl's pussy. You're like, well, I don't want to do that. And she's like, oh my God, you never do anything I want to do, Logan. I never see you in November. It's busy season at the post office. Then you have video footage of that. And then when you go, hey, let's go see Band of Horses. And she goes, he sounds like a girl. You can go, but wait a second. And then you just hold it up, push play, let her watch herself. And then you get to enjoy Band of Horses all by yourself. And the rest of your life.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just telling you, it's the worst idea ever and a recipe for divorce. Don't do that.
Don't do that. That's what people call scorekeeping. And it's
sometimes you have to keep score. It is frowned upon, but sometimes you have to keep score because you know who loves to not keep score? The person who fucks up the most. That's who loves to not keep score. I'm not saying that about you.
I know.
I'm saying in general, the people that don't want the score to be kept are the people that are going to lose. Of course, that's how it always works. Yeah, we don't want to keep score because your team has beat us. You think the Washington Generals want to keep score with the Globetrotters? They fucking don't. They don't. It's true. You should be able to keep score. People need to know that they're fucking losing. That's how it works. You should keep score when kids are little. I've said this in my act. I can't remember what album, but it's like kids need to know they're bad at shit. So they start something they're good at. Mm-hmm. How many amazing pianists have we lost to Little League? They're out there fucking chasing butterflies and humming to themselves because they suck and they should be, but they don't keep score. Everyone, whatever. So it's like everyone's a winner, but you're not. That's who doesn't like to keep score.
I think for sure if somebody's being a dick repeatedly, if you are having like repeated, obviously that is a concern. I think more like this, I guess I'm curious. I want to know, is this like a real problem in your relationship that you are like, hey, this is really fucking bothering me? Or is this more like a silly pretend problem that you kind of just want to have us be on your side to be like, yeah, I'm
on your side.
We're on your side. You obviously are going way out of your way to not just do things that she likes, but do them with her. You're not like, hey, I got you tickets to a musical. Have a good time. You're like, I'll go to the musical with you. And I got you the ticket. Like, it's very, very nice. I totally get you being frustrated that she's not into the exotic food, like a Cubano sandwich, like a ham and Swiss. I am just curious in terms of like giving you advice here. If this is really something that bothers you, I think you have to approach it with her in a more sincere way rather than like an angry finger pointing. More like, hey, this.
Oh God, you have to use I language.
You have to use I language.
You have to use I want language.
You use I want and I things instead of you. Because as soon as you go you with somebody, they're going to get defensive and you're not going to really solve the problem. But if this is something that's genuinely bothering you because, I don't know, maybe your love language is quality time or new experiences, whatever that new one is, and it bothers you that she doesn't want to do those things with you, even though you're going out of your way to do it. Like, if it's actually hurting your feelings or making you feel unappreciated, I think you need to actually say that. I know it might feel vulnerable and corny as a guy who, in terms of musical goes, I'm straight. And maybe this isn't your comfort zone to say these things, but I do think it would actually help solve the problem rather than just the two of you keeping track of what each other are like compromising on.
I think that's great advice.
Thanks.
I think if that doesn't work, you have to ask yourself, how long have I been married? And can I cut bait without it causing too big of a problem? Then you quit your job, and then you come fucking see me in November, Logan. Tired of these excuses.
All right, you guys, we're going to record Patreon.
Okay.
Meet us over there, patreon.com/pretendproblems.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.